So there's always that kid in class that you just want to punch in the face. They're so annoying.
You know, the one who always asks a million unrelated questions, or the one who thinks that they have all the answers, or worst of all, the overachiever, who does more than ask and then proceeds to brag about it to the entire class.
Gotta love them. Or they'll complain about getting like a 90 on a test, like a low A, and you're sitting over there kind of trying to hide your paper away from the class because you got a 60, and you're like, oh, seriously, you're complaining about your A? Honestly, like, go home. And then there's the one who, towards the end of class, like, you're about to get dismissed, and they remind the teacher that you didn't hand in the homework yet, or you were supposed to assign a homework assignment, and you happened to not do homework that night. And you would have gotten away with it if they didn't say anything.
Like yesterday, for example. But don't worry, guys, because you get to spend all 4 years of college with them because they don't go
You
away.
can't escape these people. Nope. In my Spanish class, I have a girl who I'm taking Spanish for the first time, but she's been in every single one of my classes, I swear, since freshman year, and I'm a senior now. 4 years, same girl, same problem. She's not learned. I don't know how she has friends. But I don't know, like in Spanish, when I'm being called on, and my English-speaking brain is telling me, hold on a second, I need to break it down in Spanish, and she's, like, whispering me the answer because she thinks I don't know, and, like, I can do it, like, leave me alone.
It takes a little longer.
Yeah, like, just let me think about it for a second, you know, I'll get through it. I don't know, it's annoying.
The worst is in lecture halls when, of course, you have to go to all these classes because they take attendance, and then you have that one kid who sits in the front, and every time after the professor says something, excuse me, I have a comment, or I have a question. That happened to me sophomore year. It was a mandatory class, and we had to go because we had to sign in every day, and you couldn't skip, and this kid, every single class without a fail, excuse me, I think this is the right way, or give their own opinion about it, when in reality, they're wrong.
But it's not even excuse me, it's like, ooh, 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 wait.
It's like, please pick
me. But you know that they know their name because they're literally the only person in class where they're like, oh, Erin, oh, and then I'm like, oh, I know the answer, and they're like, oh, you?
All the way in the back?
Yeah, I don't remember you because you never talk, but whatever. At least I'm not being that annoying kid in class, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, we don't want to just single out this person because there are a couple other types that aren't just the annoying kid in class, but I mean, everyone falls into their own category.
So we thought we'd recognize a couple other kids, like the slacker who probably doesn't turn in their homework or do very well on tests, or the invisible man who will show up only on test days and final exam days, and he'll probably take your seat, too.
Definitely heard about that before. I mean, I don't know.
You have to change your seats around and stuff. Or the blabbermouth who doesn't know how to whisper and ends up getting you and your friend called out because they're talking too loudly.
Exactly. And sometimes it might even be your own friend. I mean, I know in one of my classes the other day, my friend was, like, talking to me about something, and I'm, like, trying to act like I'm listening, but I'm trying to also act like I'm listening to the professor, and I'm like, and I'm like, seriously? If I'm sitting right next to you and I can tell you're not whispering, then we're gonna get called out. And guess what? We did, and it's just, you're that embarrassing kid in class now.
Yeah.
Not even just that annoying kid.
My favorite kid, though, is the I got so drunk last night person who proceeds to come to Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, every day of the week classes, and they have the wristbands on, or they'll have their X's on their hand. Who will reek of alcohol, so they probably don't even put themselves together. They'll probably be wearing clothes from last night, too.
But they don't care. They want you to know. I mean, they're like, oh, let me roll up my sleeve. Look at my wristband. So cute. Rocking the arm candy. I heard it's so in this year.
Oh, yeah.
Rocking the wristband.
Oh my god, but do you remember when we lived in the dorms freshman year and there were always the kids on your hall who would be like, yo, like, hit me up if you want the Adderall and stuff like that?
Yeah, exactly. There's always that kid, too. I mean, like, the in-dorm drug dealer, I guess you could say. But, I mean, it's like crack, I guess, these days, Adderall. Coffee does it for me, but I guess it's not good enough for some people.
So when you start to realize that you're being isolated by the other students in your class, or you're getting death glares from across the classroom,
or the professor seems to know you better than everyone else, and everyone just kind of stares at you while you ask questions all day,
then it's about time you check yourself, because you're that annoying kid.
So be sure to keep these tips in mind, and don't forget to tune in next Thursday for our episode about the rec center. Are you working out or checking out?
I think you're checking out in the rec center.
Yeah, like usually. I mean, I don't know. We'll find out next week.
Yeah. So don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Sarah and Erin.
And subscribe to our channel, So This Is College.
Happy Thirsty Thursday, guys!